Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudire Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttam Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtaki. So continuing with our discussion on Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter 7, the son of Drona punished, text 40 onwards. So far we saw that Krishna is telling Arjun to kill this person, don't just leave him. But Arjun resisted. Why? Text 40. Sutuvacha evam parikshita dharmam partha krishnena chodita nachandhantum guru sutam yadyapyatmahanam mahan. Sud Goswami said, although Krishna, who was examining Arjun in religion, encouraged Arjun to kill the son of Dronacharya, Arjun, a great soul, did not like the idea of killing him, although Ashwatthama was a heinous murderer of Arjuna's family members. So here is a secret. The Krishna was testing Arjun in religion, in the knowledge of religion. And Arjun came out with what we call it, flying colors. See, Arjun knew the heart of Krishna. This is the sign of the best disciple. Later on, Narad Muni also speaks about the kinds of disciples in Bhagavatam. So the best disciple is one who knows the heart of his guru. Second best is the one who does exactly as he is told. Third is who doesn't do what he is told. And fourth, although it's not in Bhagavatam, but it's in Vidur Samhita, that they do exactly opposite to what they're told. So Bhagavatam says there are three kinds of disciples. The best is they know the heart of the guru. Now that for that one has to be pretty much at the same wavelength. So Arjun was pretty much at the same wavelength. He knew the heart of Krishna, although Krishna was telling him to kill, but inside Krishna didn't want him to kill Ashwatthama. So that's why he didn't kill Ashwatthama. So that was a suspense. I kept everybody up, I think, for 24 hours for that. To give you an example, once in Mayapur, Tamalkash Maharaj was serving Srila Prabhupada. Maharaj was very close servant of Prabhupada. And Prabhupada's son came from Calcutta. And the son of Prabhupada and all the other family members, they didn't really come very close to ISKCON. But the son came to meet Prabhupada, and son asked Srila Prabhupada for some money, because Prabhupada used to give them some money once in a while here and there. So that day when the son asked Prabhupada for some money, Prabhupada asked the Malkesh Maharaj that because there were so many bank accounts, he said, oh, from that account give him some money. The Malkesh Maharaj said, Prabhupada, there is no money in that account, we just spent it all. Prabhupada then turned around to his son, his own biological son, and he told him, see, there is no money, we don't have any money, I cannot give you anything right now. And the son went away. And after the son went away, Prabhupada asked the Malkesh Maharaj that there was money in that account. Why did you tell me that there was no money? The Malkesh Maharaj told Prabhupada, because I knew you didn't want to give that money, so I lied. So Prabhupada was very happy with the Malkesh Maharaj. He said, you are my real son. Something like that he said. So this is even a higher devotee, a better devotee who knows the heart of his guru. Even though Prabhupada told him clearly that there's money in the account, Tamal Krishna said, no, there is no money. Because he knew the heart of Prabhupada. The Prabhupada didn't want to give that money to his son. So that stage is the one that we have to aspire for. When we know the heart of Krishna, heart of Guru, that is a real stage. So in the purport, Prabhupada writes, Arjun was a great soul, undoubtedly, which is proved here also. He is encouraged herein personally by the Lord to kill the son of Drona. But Arjun considers that the son of his great teacher should be spared, for he happens to be the son of Dronacharya. Even though he is an unworthy son, having done all sorts of heinous acts whimsically for no one's benefit. But still, he said, he is son of our teacher, he should be spared. And then he understood this is what Krishna also wanted. Lord Krishna encouraged Arjun outwardly just to test Arjuna's sense of duty. It's not that Arjun was incomplete in the sense of his duty, nor was Lord Shri Krishna unaware of Arjuna's sense of duty. But Lord Shri Krishna puts many of his devotees to the test just to magnify their sense of duty. The gopis were put to such tests as well. Prahlad Maharaj was also put to such a test. All pure devotees come out successful in the respective tests by the Lord. So the test will be there. In the lives of devotees, definitely the test will be there. Definitely. Now we have to see, what do we do? What is our sense of duty? Or how much we are um, in sync with the teachings of Krishna, or yeah, like sometimes people do exactly what they are told, which is also fine, which is also good. At least they're following the orders. But better is to find the heart, find out what the Guru really wants. Just like there's a story. Once one Guru was going on a horse, and the disciple was walking along with him. And the Guru, while he was on the horse, his bag, it fell down. So, and they kept walking. And Guru, after a while, Guru saw his bag wasn't there, that was on his shoulder. And he asked his disciple, "Did you see my bag fell down earlier?" Disciple said, "Yes, I saw that, but you didn't tell me to pick it up, so I didn't pick it up." Guru said, "What kind of crazy disciple I got?" He said, "Go back and get the bag from me." So the disciple ran and he got the bag. And then Guru said, "Whatever falls down from from this horse, you just pick it up." Okay. So Guruji said, Guruji's order is my life and soul. So they went further up. And after a while, horse had to answer the call of the nature. So he answered, and the disciple picked it up. He said, "Guru asked, what is this?" He said, disciple, "Well, you told me whatever falls down from the horse, you pick it up. So I just picked it up." So Guru said, "This is a crazy disciple." So we have to understand what exactly Guru means. What are his instructions? What are the what is called Shabdarth, the actual meaning, literal meaning, and what is the real meaning, real essence of the instructions. We have to be intelligent to see those. And that's why many times, or most of the times, devotees are more advanced, more surrendered, so they can understand what exactly Guru wants. And some disciples are not at that level, so they say, whatever Guru says, we have to do. So there's always a fight, or always some kind of um, argument on this topic. But then again, one has to see what Guru actually wants. And then later on, we will see how this whole thing unfolds also. Text 41. Athopete swashibiram Govind Priya Sarathi Nyavedayatam Priyaya Shochantya Atmajanhatan. After reaching his own camp, Arjun, along with his dear friend and charioteer Sri Krishna, entrusted the murderer unto his dear wife, who was lamenting for her murdered sons. See, so far in the whole Mahabharata and in the battle, everybody got a chance to be glorified. Yudhishthira Maharaj got glorified for his patience and tolerance. Arjun, Bhima were glorified for their being good Kshatriyas and their taking care of their vows. But so far, Draupadi had only got the uh, what do you say, the kind of, I don't want to say doubts, blames. Draupadi only got the blames that because of her, the whole war enacted. But now Draupadi will be glorified. You'll see the character of Draupadi. The transcendental relation of Arjun with Krishna is for the dearmost friendship. In the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord Himself has claimed Arjun as His dearmost friend. So every living being is thus related with the Supreme Lord by some sort of affectionate relation, either as a servant or as a friend or as a parent or as an object of conjugal love. So this is because Prabhupada is stressing on this point that Arjun, along with his dear friend and charioteer Shri Krishna, he came and he entrusted the murderer to his dear wife. Text 42. तथा हृतं पशुवत्पाशबद्धं अवाङ्मुखं कर्म जुगुप्सितेन निरीक्ष्य कृष्णापकृतं गुरोसुतं वामस्वभावः कृपया ननाम च. Shri Sud Goswami said, Draupadi then saw Ashwatthama, who was bound with ropes like an animal and silent for having enacted the most inglorious murder. Due to her female nature and due to her being naturally good and well behaved, she showed him due respects as a Brahman. So, this is the character of Draupadi, a mother whose 5 little kids were just butchered for some time back. They were butchered by this person, and how she is dealing with Ashwatthama. She showed him due respects as a Brahman. So that is character of Draupadi Maharani. Purport. Ashwatthama was condemned by the Lord himself, and he was treated by Arjun just like a culprit, not like the son of a Brahman or teacher. But when he was brought before Srimati Draupadi, she, although aggrieved for the murder of her sons, and although the murderer were present before her, could not withdraw the due respect generally offered to a Brahman or to the son of a Brahman. This is due to her mild nature as a woman. Women as a class are no better than boys, and therefore they have no discriminatory power like that of a man. It doesn't mean women are any lesser or any way inferior to men. They are very innocent and they are mild. It is read mild nature as a woman. Yeah, although here Prabhupada is writing, Ashwatthama proved himself to be an unworthy son of Dronacharya or of a Brahman, and for this reason, he was condemned by the greatest authority, Lord Shri Krishna. And yet, a mild woman could not withdraw her natural courtesy for a Brahman. The specific word used in the shloka is Vama Swabhav, mild and gentle by nature. A good woman or good man or woman accepts anything very easily, but a man of average intelligence does not do so. But anyway, we should not give up our reason and discriminatory power just to be gentle. So Prabhupada is writing, we have to be on the practical side. But Draupadi at the same time, although she was grieving for the loss of her sons, but at the same time she could not uh, stop being mild and gentle woman, and she treated Ashwatthama with full respect. उवाचा सहनन्तयस्य बन्धनानयनं सति मुच्यतामेष brahmano nitaram guruhu. She could not tolerate Ashwatthama's being bound by ropes. And being a devoted lady, she said, release him, for he is a Brahman, our spiritual master. So this is our nature. Of course, in the serial Mahabharat, they showed Draupadi like very angry lady or revengeful lady. But look at the how she's dealing with Ashwatthama. As soon as Ashwatthama was brought before Draupadi, she thought it intolerable that a Brahman should be arrested like a culprit and brought before her in that condition, especially when the Brahman happened to be a teacher's son. Arjun arrested Ashwatthama knowing perfectly well that he was the son of Dronacharya. Krishna also knew him to be so, but both of them condemned the murderer without consideration of his being the son of a Brahman.
No voice, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, we are unable to hear you.
No voice, Prabhuji. Prabhuji has gone for meditation.
Yes. I think he got kicked out.
Yesterday he popped up some serious questions, and so he's gone for
I didn't go for meditation. Haribo.
meditation.
So, somehow I got kicked out. I don't know. Internet connection. Okay, so continuing with the. So Ashwatthama was brought there, and Draupadi asked Arjun to release him. Muchitam, Uchitam. So Draupadi desired that Ashwatthama be at once released, and it was all the same a good sentiment for her. This means that a devotee of the Lord can tolerate all sorts of tribulation personally, but still such devotees are never unkind to others, even to the enemy. These are the characteristics of one who is a pure devotee of the Lord. So that's the position of Draupadi Maharani. I mean, we can't even imagine forgiving somebody who has just killed our son. Can we imagine? And not the grown up son, they were teenagers when Ashwatthama killed them. And Draupadi just released him. Sarhasya dhanurveda saves sargop samyama asra gramascha bhavata shikshito yad anugrihat. It was by Dronacharya's mercy that you learned the military art of throwing arrows and the confidential art of controlling weapons. So Draupadi is reminding Arjun that it was only by Dronacharya's mercy that you are what you are right now, of being a big Kshatriya. So we have to be respectful. We have to be grateful to Dronacharya. Dhanurveda military science was taught by Dronacharya with all its confidential secrets of throwing and controlling by Vedic hymns. Gross material science is dependent on material weapons, but finer than that is the art of throwing the arrows saturated with Vedic hymns. The control is by Vedic mantras or the transcendental science of sound. So Arjun was taught all this, and therefore Draupadi wished that Arjun feel obliged to Acharya Drona for all these benefits. And in the absence of Dronacharya, his son was his representative. That was the opinion of the good lady Draupadi. It may be argued why Dronacharya, a rigid Brahman, should be a teacher in military science, but the reply is that the Brahman should become a teacher regardless of what his department of knowledge is. A learned Brahman should become a teacher, a priest, and a recipient of charity. A bona fide Brahman is authorized to accept such professions. So Draupadi is telling Arjun that you should be grateful to Dronacharya for teaching you everything, and now in his absence, his son is a representative of his father. So you cannot tie him up like that. And later, further, she says, स एष भगवान् द्रोण प्रजारूपेण वर्तते तस्यात्ममनो अर्धं पत्न्यास्ते नान्वगाद् वगाद् वीरसु कृपि. He, Dronacharya, is certainly still existing, being represented by his son. His wife Kripi did not undergo a sati with him because she had a son. So Dronacharya's wife was Kripi. She was sister of Kripacharya. So at that time, according to scriptures, it was that the better half of the husband is justified in embracing voluntary death along with her husband if she is without issue. But in the case of the wife of Dronacharya, she did not undergo such a trial because she had her son, the representative of her husband. So in either case, Ashwatthama was a representative of Dronacharya, and therefore killing Ashwatthama would be like killing Dronacharya. That was the argument of Draupadi against the killing of Ashwatthama. So look at the consciousness level, even at the time of such a distress. And further Draupadi is saying, Tad dharmagya mahabhaga bhavat gauravam kulam vrijinam narhati praptum pujyam vandyam bhikshanashaha. O most fortunate one who knows the principles of religion, it's not good for you to cause grief to glorious family members who are always respectable and worshipful. And Draupadi is saying, they are Brahmins and we are Kshatriyas, we are supposed to worship and respect the Brahmins. So we shouldn't be doing this. Ma rodhi dasya janani gautami pati devata yataham mrit vatsartha ruddhimya shurumukhi muhu. My lord, do not make the wife of Dronacharya cry like me. I am aggrieved for the death of my sons. She need not cry constantly like me. Somehow the
No audio again.
connection is somehow not very good here today. In America also these things can happen. Oh boy. So Draupadi is saying that Kripi or Dronacharya's wife should not cry just like I am crying, because if she also loses her only son, then what will happen to her? So sympathetic good lady as she was, Srimati Draupadi did not want to put the wife of Dronacharya in the same position of childlessness, both from the point of motherly feelings and from the respectable position held by the wife of Dronacharya. यह कोपितं ब्रह्मकुलं राजन्यर्जितात्मभिः तत्कुलं प्रदहत्याशु सानुबन्धं शुचार्पितम्. If the kingly administrative order, being unrestricted in sense control, offends the Brahman order and enrages them, then the fire of that rage burns up the whole body of the royal family and brings grief upon them all. So she is also very much careful that we should not offend the Brahmins, because then it will be a big problem. So then now the new theme will start. So I'll stop here. See anybody's any questions or comments.
I joined late, so I wanted to know why Arjun didn't kill Aswasthama.
Well, now the rest of the class knows, so they can explain nicely. Well, just to give you in a nutshell, because Arjun knew the heart of Krishna, he didn't want to just follow the words of Krishna. He knew what Krishna actually wanted, although he was saying in, Krishna wanted Arjun to pardon Ashwatthama. So he understood, because he's at the same wavelength as Krishna. He is very much surrendered. So he understood what Krishna actually meant by the words. So that's why he didn't kill him.
Thank you.
Prabhuji, I have a question. Like in the
Yes,
Mahabharata that we have seen, I mean, when Brahmastra was used by Ashwatthama, I think they showed that it got diverted and it attacked the womb of Uttara.
Oh,
Well,
that he will release another Brahmastra later on.
oh, okay.
He still didn't learn his lesson.
Oh, okay, okay. Because I was rethinking yesterday, but what I had seen was like this, and how come Arjuna then retracted and okay. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay, Mata. Any other question or comment? So I guess we can stop here. Everybody have a wonderful day. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada.